Hey there, welcome back to another mini rant. This time, I got another thing that just popped in my head that really annoys me, and I honestly think it's a overlooked problem with films today, and yeah, so I just thought it would make for a fun little video to do, and I haven't done one of these in a while, so definitely wanted to do one. Sometimes it just takes a while to think of a topic that's worth a mini rant, and I definitely do think this is one of those topics. Anyway, what I'm talking about, the overlooked issue, is extremely fucking long running times. Like, running times for movies that are just way too long than they have any business being whatsoever. It seems like big summer, big tentpole blockbuster movies are getting running times that are just too bloated, too long, and they even get extended versions later on home video that makes them even more bloated and even more long. And it doesn't really seem like it's necessary to me. It seems like it's just filler. It seems like, oh, it's a big blockbuster movie. We need to have a running time of over 2 hours. Which I think is complete bullshit, because you have films like The Monster Squad, which are classics, that has a running time of less than an hour and 30 minutes. You have a recent big hit in Kong Skull Island that with the end credits is 118 minutes, which is less than 2 hours, but without it, it's more like around an hour and 40 something minutes long. It's a pretty fast-paced short film as big blockbuster films go. So, I mean, one of the most egregious examples of this is the last Transformers movie, Transformers Age of Extinction, which had a running time of 2 hours and 45 minutes. I still haven't seen the film, because as soon as I saw that running time, I'm like, nope. I have no desire to sit down and watch a Transformers movie for almost 3 hours. And, you know, then you had stuff like Batman vs. Superman, which I saw in the theater, and it felt every bit of its 2 hour and 20 minutes something running time. It was way too fucking long. And then I haven't even seen the extended cut, and I have no desire to, because it's 3 hours and 5 minutes. And then you have stuff like the upcoming Wonder Woman movie. It's running into theaters with a running time of 141 minutes. 2 hours and 21 minutes. Is that really necessary? Is it really necessary for a Wonder Woman film to be that long? I don't know. We shall see, but I highly doubt it. It's even the most recent Guardians of the Galaxy. It just felt like it was overstuffed and just a bit bloated. You could have cut out some characters. You could have cut out some scenes. You could have cut some stuff out. It seems like there's just all these big blockbuster movies just want to be as long as they possibly can be, just to make it seem like they're more epic, that they're big epics. And what made something like Superman the movie unique back when it came out in 1978 was that when films were that long back then, it was because they were an epic. That was something you didn't see all the time, in every movie. Nowadays, it seems like there's a big, epic, over 2 hour long blockbuster that comes out in theaters every week. So it's no longer even that unique of a thing. And a lot of these films have absolutely piss poor pacing because of their bloated running times. If they cut out 30 to 40 minutes of the film or some subplots, it actually would improve the film, not hurt it. And there are some films that have these just crazy running times that honestly, if you cut 30 minutes out of the film, you wouldn't even notice. So it's one of those things, it's like, do these films even have editors nowadays? Do the editors even do that much? I mean, why are these films this long? I mean, that's just one of the questions I have. I have to ask that. Like these recent Pirates of the Caribbean movies, like over 2 hours each of them. I mean, it's just getting to the point where it's fucking ridiculous. And maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the only one who feels this way, but I highly doubt it. But I do feel that it's something that isn't talked about enough by critics on YouTube and elsewhere. Just the ever-increasing running time of these blockbuster movies. DC is definitely does this. So does, Suicide Squad didn't need to be as long as it was, and neither did Man of Steel. And then, films like Marvel isn't exempt from this either. They have films that are just way too fucking long. I remember Iron Man 2 being one of those movies. So it's just one of those things. It's like, is this a trend? When did this start? Why is this happening? Like, why are they this long? Does it really help the studio to have a film come into theaters that's with this excessive amount of excessive length? Is it really going to help the movie do better in the theater? I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's like, when you had something like Creepshow back in 1982, and it's a pretty long movie, but then again, it also has 5 stories and a wraparound, so it kind of makes sense that it's long. In these other movies, I don't even get it. I don't even know why they're as long as they are. So certain action sequences are stretched out way too long with slow-mo and all this other shit. And you have all this other filler and dialogue and talking and other bullshit that you could cut out of the film and actually improve the overall experience of sitting down and watching it. So there are some rare instances where the running time actually does fit with whatever the film is, and it seems like the extra bits of time were necessary for the story, but that seems pretty rare nowadays, for me personally. But anyway, I just thought I would throw that out there, just a little mini rant for you all. I hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to let me know your thoughts on whether or not you feel running times have gotten excessively long for films, for big summer blockbuster movies, in the comments down below. And as always, I will see you guys later. See ya.